Let's play a game called Why Is This a Bad Survey Question? I'm going to show you a question. You tell me why it's bad. Okay, this was a pop-up on Variety this morning. It's kind of hard to read, so one sec. Here it is. American Horror Story, overrated, underrated, or properly rated. Then you got your choices to select from. Overrated, underrated, properly rated, other/no opinion. What is wrong with this survey question? Because it's bad. It's bad. You don't want to ask a question that looks like this. I'll pause. Think about it. You can pause too. Think about it more. Okay, you ready to get into it? For starters, American Horror Story is like a series, right? Like, there are different American Horror Story stories. You can tell I don't watch the show. Right off the bat, this lack of precision, this lack of clarity about what they want to know about is difficult. If they want to know about like the entire franchise overall, they shouldn't. You should ask about each aspect of it separately, because if people really loved one and really hated another, you're forcing them to create an average. It muddies the data for you. It makes it confusing. So like, they should be asking about a specific American Horror Story. So the question's unclear. Then we have this issue of like overrated, underrated, or properly rated. This is just like so interesting to me, right? Because I get it that like people say like, oh my gosh, that's so overrated. Or like, you know what's underrated? I get it. Like, it's in our, like, what do you say? Like, vernacular. It's something that people say. I've never heard someone be like, you know what? That was properly rated. What would that even mean for something to be like properly rated? Like, it wasn't overhyped and it wasn't underhyped. It was like appropriately hyped. What does it look like to be appropriately hyped? I don't know. I'm genuinely, like, I'm curious. Like, is there a rated, like, is there a true rating of American Horror Story that they're comparing this to? If there is, they should just be like, here's how it was rated. Do you think it's over, under, or appropriate, right? Like, there's no point of reference here. This is a bad question. But just to round out the badness of this question, you have this other/no opinion. You could have an other opinion, although in this case, what is your other opinion? Because it's like, it's either over, under, or proper. Like, I don't know what your other opinion would be. But let's say you have an other opinion. That is not the same as having no opinion. I have no opinion. I've not seen American Horror Story, any of them. I don't even really know what it's about. I think Kim Kardashian was in one, that's all I know. So like, I would be I have no opinion on this matter. That should be its own answer choice. How'd you do? Is there something else you caught? Please share so we can all learn. Even if it's just like a little fun survey poll for engagement, you can still get good information. Don't waste the opportunity. I could literally think of so many other questions that would do better here. You could ask which of the American Horror Stories people have watched. You could ask to what extent they liked or disliked them, right? Like, so many other things you could get into that could actually get you information that you could use. You could ask like, hey, would you like to see more articles about behind the scenes of American Horror Story, blah, 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 blah. Like, what is this question doing? Getting people to click? If you want to see more survey reviews and makeovers, or debunking misinformation on the internet, or just like behind the scenes of my life as an entrepreneur, click follow.